Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. This is the third and the last segment, inshallah, for our discussion about Tafseer Sura Luqman. Today we're still in verse number 17. So we're saying this is a wrong principles, and any jama'at, Islamic jama'ah or organization or a mosque, they are not supposed to adopt this principle. Enjoy the good, but don't talk about the bad. No, you need to enjoy the good and you need to forbid the bad. Because a person can be doing good and good and good, but at the same time they're doing some evil. When they're going to know the evil, you understand? I continue doing good, but also I can be doing evil things. And again, the book termites shows you basically how people doing a lot of good, but there is other thing destroying the good. So Islam is like, you understand, in this issue is like a bird. Have two wings for flying and keep flying, it has to have what? The two wings function. So Amr bil Ma'ruf and Nahi anil Munkar. Join the good and forbid the bad. You could not establish your society or your da'wah in enjoying the good, and when you see the people doing something evil, so this is not my business. No, this is part of the love. If you care for your Muslim brother or your Muslim sister, you need to advise them. And now since we're talking about enjoying the good and forbidding the bad, you have to have the knowledge. And this is very important. Because you may, if you don't have the knowledge, you may forbid the good and enjoy the bad. Like somebody doesn't know about his deen, okay? So for you to know that this ma'ruf, for you to join it and enjoy it and support it, you have to know that it's good. And for you to know that this is evil and munkar and Allah dislike it, you have to know what Allah dislike. What the Prophet disapprove. As example, some people, they do things with a good intention, assuming they're doing ma'ruf. Okay? They praise the Prophet ﷺ so much. Okay? And the Prophet ﷺ is saying, لا تطروني كما أطرت النصارى عيسى ابن مريم. Don't exaggerate in me. Elevate me over my status like, okay, the Christian, they did to Jesus until they said that he's Son of God. So some people, they write poetries, and when you read it, nothing but shirk. Their intention is good, okay? As example, some people say the Prophet ﷺ saying, لعن الله اليهود والنصارى تأخذ قبور أنبيائهم مساجد. Okay, may Allah curses the Jews and the Christians, they took the graves or their righteous people, the prophets, as a mosque. How many people going with good intention building houses of worship over a grave of over imam or a sheikh or a maulana or a sab or whatever? Why? Assuming. So if you don't know what is good, how are you going to invite the people to? And if you don't know that is evil, how you are not going to forbid the people? So the knowledge of what is ma'ruf and what is munkar is good, is important and a must before a person carry this obligation. Now, are we all of us have to make this? Yes. How? Because the Prophet ﷺ is saying, because some people think this is only for people who are having a suit like a soldier or that been assigned by the Khalifa or the Imam or the president. No, because the Prophet ﷺ said, Man ra'a minkum munkaran. You see, whosoever among you, Allah, the Prophet ﷺ addressing all the Muslims, whosoever among you see something evil, contradicting to the deen of Islam, let him change it with his hand. Okay? But if you could not talk against it, this is a second step of changing the evil. You have to talk against it. If you could not, at least disprove it with your heart. So there is no Muslim exempt from forbidding the evil. Because the Prophet ﷺ made it obligation, is not to understand only to the delegated persons by the government. Every Muslim is responsible, because all of us, like weeds or sticks, that keep a tent to be erected. If everybody neglect you a stick, one of these sticks that holds the tent, if I neglect my duty, you don't neglect your duty like this, the whole thing will collapse. All right? So joining the good and forbidding the bad is a must according our means. And the Prophet ﷺ says that a person who doesn't forbid the evil, as example, I am in a society, if I talk to a woman walking in the street, this will be institute, what you call it, harassment. Okay? I can go to jail for it, all right? So since I could not do it with my hand, she's not my daughter, she's not my sister, huh? Neither I can talk about it, minimum that I will hate it, disapprove it in my heart, feel disturbance in my heart when I see it. Okay? So if you pass by the munkar and you do not have any ill feeling about it, the Prophet ﷺ says there is no weight of atom of faith after this left in your heart. You see how serious it is? And it's so strange because, as example, we go to Walmart, we go to Food Line, we walk in the aisles, you understand, full with khamr. I know you could not break it. Okay? You go to jail. Okay? You could not break it. You could not tell the people in Food Line, don't sell this. But do you at least minimum feel bad in your heart? You understand? Do you at least goes in my mind, oh Allah, this is evil, this against your law, oh Allah, I'm free from this, from people who selling it, people who buying it, people who drinking it. But can you imagine that people did not do anything? One day a person can be selling it. Why? Because he did not take the necessary steps, neither even the lowest step in his life. So the lowest of iman, that when you see the evil, at least you have to object it inside your heart. So he said, وَأْمُرْ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَانْهَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ. Okay? And look what came after this. Anybody see the word? Wasbir. Oh, something very important here to pay attention. Because don't think you understand everybody when you tell him this is haram, this halal, this is good, this is evil, why you are not coming to the mosque, why you are not covering, why you are not, you understand, stop dealing with usury. People, you understand, some people they be annoyed, some people they don't want to see you anymore, some people don't want to talk to you, they are not friendly with you anymore. So this is something you have to know. People don't like somebody correcting them. So it needs sabr. You see, it came after this, after ma'roof and munkar, joining the good and forbid the bad, and said what? Wasbir ala ma asabak. And he did not say sabr only, but said asabak. What is asabak? From musiba, calamity, something befalling in you, something that you are not going to like it. There is a difference between, you understand, find $100 and you could not find anybody that he claimed it, and for you to lose $100. Okay? It's two different feelings, is it? I mean, at least for me, to you, maybe we have to talk about thousands of dollars and things. Okay? So it's different. So this called musiba. Musiba means a calamity. Okay? So there is a difference between receiving and losing. So we call it calamity or call it musiba when you've been afflicted. So usually, amr bil ma'ruf and nahi an al munkar, it doesn't bring a smile. It brings what? Somebody making a face. Somebody said, it's not your business. Okay? You are not my father. Why are you telling me? Why you don't check yourself first? So it's going to be some disturbance, some annoyment. Maybe somebody slap a door, what you call slam a door in your face. Some people even stop talking to you. Okay? Why you understand? Why you talking to my daughter? Is this not your business? She's free. She can do whatever you want. Okay? Sir, I only understand was telling her, I am like an uncle to her, and I was telling her that this not your business, and the next thing he doesn't talk to you anymore. So he said that you need to have sabr when you carry this obligation. It's going to have a sabr. It's going to be some disturbance happening to you. So Luqman, he is advising his son and telling him, "Wasbir ala ma asabak," and be what? Patient with what's going to afflict you as a result of doing this, which is part of Islam. Okay? Wasbir ala ma asabak. And after this he said what? Inna dhalika min azmi al-umur. Aqim as-salah. Enjoying the good, forbidding the bad, and all the wasaya that previously came, starting, you understand, stay away from shirk, being benevolent to your parents, okay? Watching for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and doing the good, forbidding the bad, establishing the ma'ruf and the munkar, all these things. He said what? Inna dhalika, indeed, this what? This recommendation or these orders or these advices that I give you is min azmi al-umur. And there is two meaning here for the word azm. All right? That only a people of high determination and strong intention can carry it. Like somebody said to you as example, come on man, be tough. You need to toughen up. Be strong. Be a man. You can do it. Go ahead. Okay? So that you have to have what you call strong determination. You have to have a sure principles that you stand for it. You understand, regardless how much it affects you or disturb you, that you have to have this kind of self-esteem, okay? That you're going to take this responsibility and try to fulfill it to the best of your ability. Now you call عنده عزيمة. This man has azima. He have determination. He go forward about what is right, okay? And he have strength, you understand, to stay away from what's wrong. People with a weak, okay, weakness, you could not call have azima. Oh, this is too much for me. No, I could not pray. Oh, it's too much for me. I pray in Jum'ah. What's this? Every day making salah again. Oh, I went to the mosque last week. Okay. So the azima is different from somebody who's everything. Oh, no, I could not this. Oh, it's too much. Oh, no. You see? So touchy, so okay. And all that azima that Allah had make it as a order, not as an option. So indeed, these things that you've been given, oh my son, or that I advise you, or that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala repeated to us here, is from the things that Allah make it a order and a must, that we have to stand for it, that we have to live according to it, and we have to establish it in our society. إن ذلك من عزم الأمور. O my son, أقم الصلاة, perform the prayer, enjoy on people al-ma'ruf, Islamic monotheism and all good things, and forbid people from al-munkar, disbelief, and wrong action and bad, evil things, and bear with patience whatever befalls in you. Verily, these are some of the important commandments ordered by Allah with no exception. May Allah give us the ability to carry this and with